Hi, this is Highbridge Motorhomes Devon Branch on an absolutely beautiful August 2024 day. It's red hot, everybody's on holiday, it's really busy, and we're grabbing 10 minutes to do a quick video on this, which is pretty much our last for the year special offer Adria Twin Supreme 640 SGX. So the 640 SGX has been our best-selling Adria van conversion and one of our best-selling and most desirable van conversions, full stop, of the last 5 years. It's almost unique in the industry. It's the van that pioneered the rear raise lower massive fixed bed, and this is from Adria, the Slovenian giant manufacturer who actually invented the fixed bed van conversion with the original Van Win right the way back in 2002. They were the first people to make a large scale production fixed bed van conversion, and they've pretty much been the best at doing it ever since. And with the SGX they've absolutely nailed it. I've rarely ever sold a van that sell as well as these, new or used. They are fantastic. So let's have a little look at the window sheet on this one. So it's a 24 model brand new Adria Twin Supreme 640 SGX. It's the 140 brake automatic, that's the one to have. It's a 3-berth 4-seat belt, 6.36 metres long. That's on the X long wheelbase, which confusingly is the same length wheelbase as the other one. 2.05 wide, 2.58 tall, it's 3.5 tonne. It's got the Lux pack, it's got the all-inclusive pack. It's got the double leisure batteries, third bed option, the big fridge, 5-screen door, solar panel, and it's in Expedition Grey, which is a light non-metallic colour, which looks really smart. Now, price in the windows 86,705. Adria are doing, as are most manufacturers, a summer offer which ends any day now, but it gives you the Lux pack for free, which is £4,000, so you can take this price down to 82,705, which is fantastic. So let's have a little look around at what it's got. So they changed a bit for 23, 20 and 24, so which confusingly were both built at the same time. So we've got, as part of the packs, you've got full LED headlights with the coolest sort of strobing moving indicators on, fully colour coded. This is the last of the X8 generation Ducato, which came out in 2021, which is a great improvement over the X7. Later on this summer they're moving to the X9 and sadly losing the 9-speed ZF German gearbox and moving to an 8-speed Japanese one instead. But this one's got the 9-speed ZF, which you'll have in a BMW, Jaguar, Land Rover product amongst others, but they're in such high demand, Fiat couldn't get enough, so they're moving away from them. It's also the last one to have this very pretty front end, because the X9's got this new big mask thing coming out, so this is a fine looking vehicle. So you've got front fog lights, black chin spoiler, Adria badge on the front, 16-inch Pentastar Fiat alloys. Adria's really smart matte black and silver graphics, which just really set any colour very well. On the roof there you'll see the massive panoramic skylight. So Adria are the first company to put in the front skylight, which they worked with Fiat on for years, because that's a load bearing area, but this now continues with one massive skylight all the way over the whole lounge, which you'll see from the inside. It's lovely. So you've got flush flip double glazed lightly tinted windows. Adria are a Slovenian company who've been around for over 60 years, been in the UK for over 50 years, and they have to export their whole annual sales pretty much into Germany, France, Scandinavia. So they're the best selling non-German brand in Germany, the best selling van throughout Scandinavia, and they've been in the UK longer than anybody else from Europe as well. It's an underslung fresh water drain, wastewater drain point down there. Wastewater tank is insulated as well, and it's got a dump point that's in the heated toilet cassette locker to stop it freezing up. Bathroom window, bedroom window. So compared to the 6-metre wheelbase van, that's a 6-metre, this is a 6.36. The wheels are actually in the same place, so you just overhang that bit more. Now for me, I've never been away in a 6.36 and thought, oh, 6-metre would have fitted here. So you got to overhang that bit in a parking space, just overhang a little bit more and have a longitudinal bed, which is much easier to get in and out of. So coming around the back, we've got a standard as part of one of the non-optional packs, a high level Fiat factory fitted reversing camera, windows all the way around. Some manufacturers don't do that in the bedroom, or don't do it as standard, they make it optional like Hymer, which is ridiculous. So we've got draft excluder, stop drafts at the back there, opening windows as I say, and an opening skylight, and look at how light and modern that is. So you've got a gargantuan longitudinal fixed rear bed. Now the SGX was developed from the SLB, which had the more traditional fixed singles, wider cabinet work layout. Whereas the SGX, they wanted to major on having the ability to have this massive storage area and the bed that goes up. Which no one had done that in a van conversion with any success before, but Adria absolutely nailed it. So they did a lot of work to do this. It wasn't just a matter of putting in an uppy downy bed, they had to change the whole back end. So on most van conversions, the gas locker goes that way, side by side, takes up space. Adria rotated it 90 degrees, so you've got a gas locker there for 2 gas bottles. You can put in 6 kilo Callas or 11 kilo refillables. Come with the loose fit carpets, the mains cable cab carpets, a variety of scatter cushions in grey. That framework there and cushions, that's a front bed infill to turn the front into an adult size single bed if you want to go away with a friend or a guest. If not, you just leave it at home. Now even with the bed down, that storage is massive. There's also drawers and things for clothes underneath of there. But if you want to put a grandfather clock, a grand piano, bicycles, motor scooters, speedboats in, you just press this little button. There's one inside and one outside, or one on the back, one on the front. Press a button, hum the Thunderbirds theme tune, and the bed goes up. So it goes all the way up to just shy of the ceiling. And that gives you access to all of this space. I mean, look at that, it is magnificent. Now your fresh water tank's built in over here to stop it freezing up. You've got all these drawer space underneath of there for clothing, as well as 6 bedroom high level cupboards. Let's drop that back down again. Oh, wrong button. Also got USB sockets and reading lights at the back there, and little holder pockets to put your phone in of an evening. So yeah, super modern, super well designed, fantastically built, extremely desirable, and very, very good investment. Part of one of the options packs as well, which this one has, is the full length 4 metre Thule Omni Store awning. That's your freshwater fill up point there, and you got an electric step. So looking at the cab spec, we've got manual fold, electrically heated, electrically adjustable, short arm stubby little wing mirrors. I like these. You've got the lesser framed fan style cab blinds. Obviously you've got the windscreen blind as well. You got the semi-digital dash, electronic handbrake, front and rear fogs, leather gear stick and steering wheel, obviously cruise control, speed limiter and multi-function steering wheel all on the wheel. Fiat 7-inch infotainment system, which gives you Apple CarPlay, wireless, Android Autoplay, your reversing camera monitor. Very, very easy to use. All the new things on the X8s, you got like the extra better switch gear, door cards, cup holders, better storage, electronic power steering, which is super smooth. You've got the auto stop start for extra economy as well. Now opening up the side door, got your fly screen door across from there, your table just like in the original or the 07 variant of the Twin. You can detach your table there, put it outside. If you want a barbecue point, we don't like cutting holes in metal vans, but we can sink you one into the back of the kitchen. So they've raised the floor level up there to mean your front is at the same level as your back to there. You've got heater curtain vents there, another heater vent underneath of there. Your leisure battery, one as standard, lives underneath the passenger seat. This one's got 2, and they're good quality 100 amp hour AGM batteries. And on the roof it's got the factory optioned 140 watt solar panel, which charges both batteries via a smart charging system. Upholstery change for 23, you've got tougher upholstery with a half leatherette edging, so it doesn't get the stickiness of full leather, but you've got the hard wearing and sort of appearance side of things, which is very, very good. Table there, you pull a leaf, you got a bit that comes out, so you can pull it out to there or to there, use it as extra worktop along with your extra worktop lift there, or have 4 people dining of an evening. And that's the absolutely beautiful massive skylight, which was, to say, new for 23-24 model year, which were both actually the same model year. Rear passenger seats are very sculpted because they don't have to make a bed. Really comfortable, plenty of leg room, unlike the shorter fixed bed vans. And you've got Isofix as standard. Lovely use of shapes. I always say this about twins. If you watch my videos before, you know that the SGX is one of my favourite vans. If I could afford one, which I can't, but if I could, I genuinely would buy one of these myself, to be fair, and it'd be a 9-speed auto. SGX would be the van for me. I love the diesel heater as well. That's another thing Adria did. Instead of using the Truma combi boiler, which all the others do, which take a lot of space because you've got a big barrel sized water heater, they looked at how to create more space at the back, and they put in Webasto diesel powered blown air heating, as that can be mounted under the floor of the van, and a gas powered heating system from Whale in Northern Ireland, which again is bolted underneath the van. Simple Adria control panel. They've not overcomplicated it, thank God. So you've got nice easy buttons for each task, and then you've got another button for putting the bed up and down there. But coming back to what I said about shapes, if you look at how this mirrors shapes and mirrors the shapes of the Ducato, so you've got that shape there, mirrors that shape here, and this one mirrors the upholstery on the seats, mirrors the table shape, mirrors the cupboard shape, mirrors the actual shape of the Fiat Ducato. And it's little things like that that just make the difference. It's not just buying a van and sticking a bed in the back. This is the end of development over many years, so they've just got that little bit more to them. Even things like underneath behind the wall panels and like the curtain heater vent there, they looked at how air flows through the van. They put them in cold chambers, looked at cold spots to transmit the cold from the outside to the inside, looked at how the air moves throughout the van. There's a lot more to it than meets the eye, and that's one of the things that makes Adria very good. Now, kitchen is never a strong point on any European van. It's only the British that really cook in the vans very much, and to be fair, as it goes, this is a pretty good one. So I like this integrated 2-burner gas hob and sink all in one unit. Makes it very easy to clean. I wish my camper had that. And for many years they've put in an oven and grill, and it's not a bad size for a van conversion. I mean, it's not huge, you're not going to get a turkey in there, but you can heat up a bit of good old British stodge in there, can't you? So you've got oven and grill combination, which is something which most vans don't have, and it's at a reasonable height. High level kitchen cupboard. Then you've got the big fridge. Now, we find 90% of people want the big fridge. It's not an expensive option, so we order them with it. So this is a 12-volt compressor fridge freezer, which are amazing. I've got a 12-volt compressor fridge in my van. It's been on since maybe May or June, quite happily. Works on any angle, super reliable, cools down really quick. Just an excellent thing. So freezer compartment up the top there. Award-winning swing wall bathroom. Adria were the first people to put this in a van conversion back in 19. So when the Supremes debuted in 19 with this sort of cabinet work, they put the swing wall separate shower in for the first time, which has been copied since, but nobody does it quite that well. And they put in that panoramic roof light at the front, so they really were ahead of the time, and they still are now, to be fair. I like the nice chunky hanging rail there. I like the fact you've got an opening window and a little vent in the roof, and you could, I would imagine, if the hose will be long enough to take the shower hose out the window and use it as an external shower if you wanted to. Then you're just back to the bed, which we saw from the outside. So it is all fixed bed van conversions. The bed will be, I've got 29-inch legs, and top of the bed is sort of just at the top of my thigh, or mid thigh. So you might want to carry just a little step to get yourself aboard. But the reason why all European van conversions have got the same bed height is the gas locker, which is designed for the 11 kilo European gas bottle, is underneath the bed, so that's why they're all going to be this height. But carry a little step, little box, put things in it. That board there, by the way, you can remove, so you can put paddle boards and surfboards down the middle, or walk through access. And yeah, they're just the best things. I think they're fantastic, and if it were me, it would be this year's one that I'd get, because I just don't like the front of the new X9. I'm sure it will grow on me, to be fair, but this is a fine looking vehicle, and it's £4,000 off, so yeah, really good news. You never see twins discounted, but Adria, like most companies, matched this summer offer and included the twins in it, which is great. It's to your benefit and to ours. It's a genuine semi-manufacturer funded offer. So this is the Adria Twin 640 Supreme SGX. This is the tin top one. You need 2 extra berths over there, as you can't quite see, I've got a white Sport, which is the one with a pop top, basically the same, but it's got a pop top, but quite a bit more expensive. But we do have that as well if you're interested. So don't hang around because the offer ends soon, and frankly we've only got this one, and I think we've got a grey one, dark grey, with the leather option left at our other branch, and once they're gone, that's it. We won't see another one till Christmas, and they'll be more expensive than this. So you can give us a call on 01626 832 792 here at Highbridge Motorhomes Devon, where we are just off the A38 South Devon Expressway, the busiest road in South Devon that goes from Exeter up there to Plymouth down there. If we're busy doing videos, we are really busy at the moment, so I do apologise if we are hard to get hold of, but just ring or text or WhatsApp the mobile, which is 07432 662 558. That will get you through to myself, Jody, or James, my sales superstar. So one of us has always got that phone on us. Pop in, see us, check us on the Highbridge Caravans website, leave a comment on this video. We do monitor and we'll try and get back to you, but it's proper business, just bear with us. But don't delay, ask us about this lovely Adria Twin Supreme 640 SGX. Thank you very much. Goodbye.